Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we sat in judgment of the Inquisition's enemies. One, the father of the Hand of Korth, and the other, Dorian Alexius. Korth's father, well, Hand of Korth's father, we armed and sent to Tevinter. And Alexius, we have doing research for us. Neener, neener, neener. Because, well, he's still useful. So now we're gonna head to Redcliffe. We're gonna deal with the fellow that, oh, unfinished business. Goodness gracious me. We're going to deal with, the person that, the retainer, that's the word. We're going to deal with the retainer. And, well, Cassandra's got a thing to do here, so we'll do that. And then maybe we'll take care of Deep Trouble. Maybe. Or, oh, in here. We want to investigate in there. Let's, well, we have to bring Dorian. Cassandra we can trade in. Let's bring coal. And let's bring the iron bowl. But,
there must be something here.
Good day. Good day.
Ooh. A Masterwork Bianca grip. Definitely something to take care of later. Grey Whiskey Right Wine Conscription Ale. Bottle marked vintage Warden Bethany Hawk. Princess Piss. Charming.
Are you mad? Why must you keep talking about it? The mages are all busy helping the Inquisition. Who would train you if you were a mage? Who would keep you safe?
You'd come to the Inquisition, where the mages are, and we would train you. Like, obviously. I guess that's not an option. So what's in here? Lyrium. Ooh! A bunch of fade touched stuff. Oh. Tempest stuff. Flask of Frost. Flask of Fire. Fury of the Storm. 1,000 cuts. You choose the target and dash to and fro, a shadow, leaving blood with every leap. After you slice through other nearby foes, you land behind your target, striking deep. Ooh. Ride the storm, killer's alchemy, and a flask of lightning. Yeah. Yes. Can't use this ability while another elixir is active. Icy skin. Speed. Ugh. I can't wait. Anyway. Dorian! Let's get started on yours. Dorian is a necromancer. Which, honestly, is not that surprising. Ooh, haste. Nice. Cole is an assassin, which is not surprising at all. And the Iron Bull is a reaver. Okay.
Good day. Are you sure? Good day.
Let's. Okay.
Good day. Good day.
Yes, that's much.
This isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it, Mother. If I'm a mage, I have to learn how to defend myself against demons attacking me in my dreams. Look around, you stupid boy. The demons are already attacking us out here.
That guy's mom is just... Okay. Anyway. I want to check something. Game? This is weird. This is not what it's supposed to do. We should have walked into a cutscene. I'll just... Is this... Okay. I think the game is bugged. Okay, you know what? We're going to go here. Okay. You know what? Here, before you interrupt anything.
My interest, you sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
What?
for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
All right. Oh, best Cassandra.
Nothing at all, Bull? No trouble having a vint behind you?
Hope you like the view.
You can't deny you enjoy butchering my people.
Hey, butchering implies I'm gonna eat them. Most vints are just gristle and fat in a red wine marinade.
Well, that much is
Dead!
All right, let's go this way. Heavy sigh. Hi.
There! One of the rogue Templars. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Yeah, no problem. Let's grab the last of the loot. Cassandra greatly approves, and then Cassandra approves. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do?
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, that wasn't... Yes. And... now let's try going through this scene again.
Good day.
Grandmother, I'm not going to leave Ennerin without...
Thank you for all you've done.
Please, son, say
Good
nothing.
day.
Let the dreams just be dreams.
They're not true. Oh my god. Okay. There we go.
Uh-oh. Nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Why is Dorian so much paler than his father? I mean, we know why, but he has a right to be angry.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Okay. Revas, this is a very silly question. The company of men?
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men, and the company thereof, as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I mean... It bothers me that this is the flirting option. And this is like bristly and frustrating. Like, I don't know if this is gonna come out angry. Or if it's just like, yeah, you're a little obvious. But, I mean, this is also true. I've done it.
I've more than heard of it, actually.
No. The Herald of Andraste. I am shocked and scandalized.
Such sarcasm.
You're not exactly subtle, O Lord Inquisitor.
I should have known that's what this was about.
No. You don't get to make those assumptions. You know nothing about the Inquisitor.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
Okay. Okay, but why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Okay. That's what this is about?
So that's what all this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Okay. I want it known that if you're dealing with homophobic family members and you're over 18, and you've come out to them and they're being very homophobic towards you and they try to, send you to conversion camp, you don't have to talk to them ever again. But you are not obligated to continue to speak to family members who, want you dead. Or changed, or anything. No. I don't speak to half of my family because they're like that. I just cut them out of my life. And I'm better for it, I personally think. So. But he's here. This is a game. He's here. This is a big risk for him to be taking, sort of, even if he did want us to lie to get Dorian here. You didn't let him say what he came to say.
You got a lot off your chest. Can't you give him a chance to do the same?
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
I mean, I wouldn't leave them alone to do it, but okay.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
This starts a relationship with Dorian, and I'm not looking to romance him. I think that you're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
Oh my
I'm
god.
being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Tell me about these rumors.
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So, you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
This happens a lot.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I don't know if you're aware, but the assumption in some corners is that you and I are intimate.
Okay, this starts a romance. But It's not true.
But that's a lie. There's no truth to it at all.
Has that ever stopped anyone?
It should.
You're such an idealist. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions. And I'd like to get this over with.
Oh.
Allow me to say I'll stand beside you. Against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor. So long as you'll have me.
Bros, 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 bros.
Something you need?
I don't want to begin a romance with Dorian.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Oh, darling, never. If you are a woman, Inquisitor, and you... Solus. And you, have been flirting with Dorian this whole time, like, one of the things you can do is... You led me on! And he'll, like, apologize for it, but, like, you can keep flirting. Like... Okay, Creme, thank you.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Oh. Okay, sure. Tell me about Saharon.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talvashath, my people, and the Vince, you were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Saharon natives.
What are things like for the natives of Saharon?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
What happened?
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
Okay, tell me about the Fog Warriors.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
You sound impressed.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me of Tevinter.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
What's so bad about Tevinter?
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
Tell me of the Talvashath.
Tell me about the Talbashoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Sahara or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
And you're not Talbashoth?
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit.
Sorry.
I am nothing like them.
Sorry.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Mm.
Got some new tricks, huh? That flashy stuff, all fire and crap. Good way to throw off an enemy. They get all hung up with you being on fire and miss the part where you stab them in the kidney.
Yeah.
If you folks can do tricks like that, you might be closer than we thought to making Gatlock.
Is Canary black powder similar?
Is what I'm doing that close to Gatlock?
No, sorry. I just meant in terms of complexity. Gatlock keeps better than the stuff you make. More reliable, too. You want a cannon to work? Reliable is key. Cannons that aren't tend to blow up in your face.
Would that be a bad thing?
I heard Canary guard the secret of making Gatlock pretty closely. Why is that?
It's like crossbows and longbows. Longbows are better, no contest. But it takes years to get good with one. Any idiot who can point will do damage with a crossbow. No offense to Varric or Bianca. Gatlock cannons might not be flashy or portable like mage fire, but we can make a lot of them. Any idiot following orders can fire one. Don't have to worry about them getting possessed by demons either.
Do Canary use similar tricks?
Are there Kunari warriors who do what I do?
Nah. You know how you put that alchemical crap on your clothes so your skin doesn't catch fire? Imagine trying that when you're not wearing a shirt. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure you're careful and all, but I like my nipples uncauterized, thanks.
Kinky. Let's talk about something else.
There was actually another matter I wanted to discuss.
What you got?
Whoops.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Pleasure as always, boss.
You wanted to get drinks?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Creme isn't too bad.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
I hate this question. So, let's be ignorant with the trans person. Yay! Are you a woman? No.
Wait, are you? I didn't realize.
You didn't. Well, great. Now we can all talk about it.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men. Just like you are.
That's right!
Your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges. Or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim.
Ah, the real
Crazy
Grim.
bunch of assholes. But they're mine.
I. Why leave your clan, Dalish?
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
See, because Revas is also Dalish, I really wish they had put in a special thing where, like, you can agree and be like, yes, obviously, didn't you know? Like, very well kept secret among my people, like, something like that. Just for, like, the, are you, hey, you know, like, just to, like, get in on the joke. I wish that was, like, a special thing that you could do. Anyway, Grim, what's your story?
Grim, is it? Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
You're a healer, Stitches.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
How'd you get here, Skinner?
So how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
Hey.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Where are you from, Rocky?
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
I'm impressed.
Got a good company, Bull.
We do all right.
No man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with the cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow, the horse be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
I love them. Hey.
Good to see you, boss.
Tell me about your troops.
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Krem.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
But you hate Tevinter.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vints.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
More ignorancy about the trans person. Him being her isn't an issue because he's not a her, he's a him.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman.
Thank you.
I've got horns, you've got pointy ears, and those freaky big elf eyes.
I mean,
We're
thank you for
probably
noticing.
not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
Thanks. Okay. How'd you start?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but that captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
What about Fisher?
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
Your group is diverse.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
You must have crazy stories.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even when giant baiting was.
Giant baiting?
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned. But he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does. And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
You let it chase you?
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah. We had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
No.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
It's okay, Revas. He'll pick up on your signals eventually. In the meantime... Okay. Actually, let's go find the kitchen again. Maybe we'll hear more about,
Inquisitor.
Yes. Hello.
He's in the Dales. He fights for the people. What people? People who need him. That is so vague as to be meaningless.
Patron of the arts. I collected another thing? Oh, okay. Anyway, while we're in here, collected that book already. Okay. What am I looking for? Right, the war room. Hello, Josephine.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization.
Yeah?
The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Yes, let's keep up appearances.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Theras requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
If they don't, I can't blame them.
After that battle with Corypheus, how could anyone not feel perfectly safe?
I can't stop dwelling on the day he attacked our camp. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I wish we'd saved more lives.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Such as a week's worth of bathing.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Okay, serious journal. Unfinished business. Dishes. Western approach, Emprise du Lion, Emerald Graves, and Exalted Plains. Meh. The Rochelle March. Seeing red. Western approach, Exalted Plains. Find smugglers. Ah. Yeah. We gotta go back to the Fellowmire. But, actually, speaking of, yes, Meek's Hawkswood and ally in Crestwood, blah 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 blah. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat that Corypheus poses. Blech. Okay. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have Inquisitor. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost.
Report? It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
A powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montillier. Alright. And Josephine's the only one we can send. And I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself.
Let us begin.
Okay. Fiona, we got word out to everyone we could, but the cells are too remote. Some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them. At least know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? Sketch. Oh, Sketch! We'll want Liliana for this. Locate weapon of Tirda Brightaxe, Inquisitor. As a long-time scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Tirda Brightaxe fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying, but do not Orlesians say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Tirda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Nerimenian tribes that would one day form the Tevinter Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Tirda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame would be a fascinating find indeed if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. If it's worth our time, I can provide this scholar with soldiers to protect her. And yes. Let's just send Cullen. Because if I remember right, it doesn't matter who you send. Let's just... yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter now, but... yeah, it doesn't matter who you send. Okay. And that's gonna take 15 hours. Okay. But that's that on that end. And with that done, next time we head to the Felomire. But in the meantime, be safe and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.